Dude, I'm going to New York next year.
Sick.
First trip with Stephanie.
I would say, is that your first trip out of state? But now you've been to.
Well, I mean, like Nevada, Washington. Yeah.
Oh, Washington's far.
This is my first trip.
On a plane? Or have you been on a plane before?
I've been on a plane to Mexico when I was younger. But this is my first trip, like actual, like, planned. Like, you go to Vegas, and it's always, like, you know.
Shit show.
What are you going to... I was like, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the casino. You're going to go bar hopping, club hopping, whatever. You're going to walk around the strip. You know, it's always the same shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't really consider that, like, travel. Washington, I was 15 when I went. So, you know, I was with my family. So I don't consider... Like, it was travel, but it's different, right?
You don't get to do things you want to do.
Yeah, and same thing with Mexico. Like, it was travel, but that one was different. I was 16 or 15 as well. Like, this is my first time, like...
Yeah, it's been that long since you, like, traveled?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's my first time, like, leaving the state on a plane to set up my own itinerary, like, you know, to, like, I'm the one... Well, Steph and I are the ones responsible for, like, whatever we're going to do and all that. She's going a little ham with the planning. Like, she wants to do a lot, which is fine. I'm cool with it.
How many days are you guys planning to go?
Probably like, at least 5.
Okay.
Yeah, at least 5 days. But I'm okay with her doing, like, a lot of the planning. Like, I told her I want to do 3 things. I want to do the 9/11 memorial. I want to do I want to watch Hamilton, and then I want to watch a soccer game out there.
What was that?
What?
There's a bunch of balloons on your screen. I would never
What?
pick that up.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Balloon? What do you mean?
Like you know how like when you send a text,
Yeah.
and you do like the effects.
Yeah.
On your screen, there's a bunch of balloons that just floated up.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I must have hit something, but I don't know
What the fuck?
did.
Oh.
That was funny.
Well,
Oh, you'll probably see it. When
yeah, I'll see it when I edit. So like the Hamilton, we were trying to decide like what
Broadway play to see.
Yeah, exactly. And she said, what's the one with the Wicked?
Mm-hmm.
She said Wicked. And I was kind of like skeptical, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I haven't even watched Wizard of Oz. Like, I'm not interested.
How are you with musicals? Is there any musicals you've seen or like?
I mean, like Grease and like Leo used to make us watch like some musicals. Damn, that tequila's getting me.
It's already hitting.
I'm pretty sure he made us watch Grease. I think he made us watch Wayside Side Stories. Like, not even at school. Like fucking Leo, gay Leo, not
Yeah, well,
big head.
obviously.
And I don't mind them. They're cool, you know. I don't mind them. So, Wicked,
it's because I feel like there's a musical because there was a Spider-Man musical. I don't know if it's there anymore.
There's a Harry Potter one.
There's a Harry Potter one. That one's supposed to be 2 nights though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From what I heard, I don't know if they've condensed it.
Yeah.
But you have to because I think it's all of it.
The whole series.
Yeah. So I think they split it up into 2.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Or you could watch it all in one night, but it's like 3 and something hours or something. Like
So,
but I mean, like one of my favorite musicals is Sweeney Todd.
you know what? I thought about Sweeney Todd strictly because of The Office.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's about murder and shit.
Yeah. The barber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I only thought about it because of The Office, and I thought like that episode is funny, and like that would be so cool. So for sure, we decided on a compromise because I was like, well, she said she wants to watch Wicked. I was like, I'm not convinced. And then I was like, I kind of want to watch Hamilton simply because it's like a hip hop musical.
Yeah. That's
like,
true.
how do you not?
I've watched
right?
it. I've watched it before.
Oh, okay.
I fell asleep, but I started watching it when I was high.
Yeah. I was like, how do you not? And then so the compromise was, let's watch both. We'll do Hamilton. We'll do Wicked, and then we'll see how that goes. And then the 911 memorial. I feel like you just kind of have to. Like, it's just history that we lived through, and I feel like, again, how do you not? And then the soccer game thing, I don't have a bucket list per se. But if I did create one, that's so far at least, you know, that is the only thing on my bucket list is wherever I travel, I want to catch a sports game, specifically soccer, and I want to go support like the home team, like buy a jersey and then, you know, build a collection from everywhere I've traveled with the home team jersey, you know, celebrate a goal with the local fans and shit. Like, I think that would be cool, and that's my bucket list. Whether it's like a state in the U.S. or a different country, like I think that'd be fucking cool to do. So far that's my only bucket list item, and I feel like now's the time to do it. So hopefully there's a game. I think the MLS season starts or around like March, so I think I should be good. Hopefully there's a home game. There's 2 New York teams, so I mean, and I don't know if they share a stadium. They might. So if one of them is on the road, the other one should be home. And I don't really care which one I watch, as long as I'm there, you know?
Yeah.
And then I had a hard time, and even now, like, I'm having a hard time convincing her to go with me, but it's like, you know, I'm just asking for 2 hours, maybe 3 every time.
I thought they're only 90-minute games.
Yeah, so it's 90-minute games with, like, a 15-minute intermission, but, you know, you got to get there, and I don't know if they tailgate or not, and just, it's a little process, but it'll be fun. Be a good time. And then everything else, she's planning, like, all kinds of other stuff we're going to do. It's going to be a busy trip, but, you know, it's going to be fun.
Statue of Liberty.
From a distance. I'm not trying to do the whole fucking tour thing or whatever. Yeah, just catch the ferry or something and just see it from a distance. I'm okay with that.
Well, that'd be interesting, bro. You can see how different it is over there than it is here.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the cold. I'm hoping April isn't fucking freezing. But we'll see.
I heard people are a lot more rude over there.
I think everyone's just on edge and, like, fucking in a hurry.
Well, everything's so close together.
Yeah, yeah. And then, like, we're trying to figure out, like, what are we going to do about, like, travel. Like, we got to do the subway for sure. And then I think she said something about, like, a red bus or something that literally takes you to, like, you pay for it for the day or for the whole week. I'm not sure. And it literally, like, takes you to every tourist attraction, and you can get off if you want to visit that attraction. And
there'll be another bus that comes around.
Yeah, again. Exactly. It's like a revolving fucking bus. So I think it's like $100 or $110 or something like that. That way you don't have to, like, pay for an Uber or a taxi every time you're gonna go somewhere. Yeah, so she's doing her research. She's doing way more research than I am.
You're letting her.
If anyone has any suggestions of if you've been to New York or, like, you've planned a trip or whatever, and I don't know if you have, of where I should go, let me know.
I've never been anywhere in the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
That's cool.
And this is kind of opening the floodgates too. Like, we're already planning possibly, like, going to Japan in 2025 as well.
My cousin just came back
From Japan?
Yeah, I thought it was like an 18-hour flight. Nah,
It's 12 hours, right? Yeah.
And it's quicker coming back.
One of my coworkers told
me. Yeah, I think on the way back, he said it was only like nine and change.
Okay. One of my coworkers, I told him about, like, Japan, and he said to take like a Japanese flight. He's like, the hospitality is fucking real. He's all they feed you good food, they treat you well versus, like, a Delta or whatever.
You don't even have to tip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about that life, but
I don't know that they don't accept tips.
And then he said, like, a local flight from, like, the U.S. He said they're rude, like, it sucks, like, the food sucks, just everything in general about it sucks. He's all, if I'm traveling local, well, then yeah, like a Delta or whatever, sure. But he's all, if you're going out of the country, like, use their fucking yeah.
America stinks.
But in Japan, I don't know. Do they have soccer in Japan? They do?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
I think their 2 biggest sports are soccer and baseball.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, baseball, yeah. They love Otani, right?
Yeah.
I hope every time, like, I plan a trip wherever.
You've never seen, like, how, like, they're all about, like the stadiums.
Wait, is Otani Japanese, or did I butcher that?
He might be Korean, bro. Yeah.
You think he's Korean?
He might be.
Can you look that up, Pablo?
Damn.
Otani? Well, I don't want to be rude.
Let's cancel.
I don't want to.
Let's cancel Nestor on air.
Which he's going to the Dodgers, by the way.
Is he?
Well, that's what they're saying.
They've been trying to make that happen, and he wants it, but it didn't seem like it was gonna happen.
All right, if I was wrong, we have to take a shot in order to uncancel me.
Japanese baseball player.
Fucking dude, I know shit. All right, let's take a shot because I was right.
A half or a full?
Fuck it, let's do a full one. Why not? But yeah, man, like, what would be your, like, or what's a dream travel destination for you? Because for me, it's always been Japan.
Same. I think Japan is one for a lot of people, honestly.
And I was wondering, like, where does that come from? And then I remembered when I was like early 20s, I watched
Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
That'd be cool though, to meet a local out there that takes me drifting. No, I watched Lost in Translation, and that movie always, for some reason, like just stuck with me. And then I hadn't watched it until recently again.
Did that movie take place in Japan?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I know nothing about that movie other than the cast.
Well, I already told you that I want to talk about it after you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
I might watch that today, dude. I got fucking time.
You should. You should watch it. I've watched it twice within like a 2-month span because it's so damn good.
Also, you aren't in frame. Just so you know.
Oh fuck. Thanks. But anyways, I feel like when I watched that movie, it kind of created some kind of like subconsciously like some kind of nice expectations about Japan. And then I just recently watched a vlogger that was out there. He's like a Nintendo like a gamer type vlogger. And I recently watched him like take a trip to Japan, and like it just looks so fucking cool. And everyone seems so nice and respectful out there.
Yeah.
To tourists. And you hear about like going to places like you said, like New York. You go to places where they're just like dicks to tourists, like especially if you're like American, like they hate Americans for whatever reason. I mean, but I'll just go and speak Spanish and be
Soy de Mexico.
Yeah. No, but I'm excited, man. I got to figure out like what other destinations I want to do, but I really do want to travel.
South Korea seems like it'd be nice. I would want to go to like Germany.
Yeah, Germany seems like it'd be cool.
Maybe even Spain.
Maybe.
No? I definitely want to go to Germany.
Spain doesn't like Mexicans for sure.
They don't?
No.
I'm not Mexican. No. It's okay. I'm not Mexican.
You'll love it there.
I'm Guatemalan.
He's like, I hate them too. Yeah, no, there's a lot of fucking cool places you can visit, man. You know, we should plan a trip too. That'd be cool.
Would you ever go anywhere like rural? Like the equivalent, like if you go to Mexico, you go to like a rancho, like you go like.
Yeah, I want to do that in South America.
You want to go like the jungle and shit?
I want to go to the jungle and I want to experience. Remember, like the ayahuasca shit. Like I actually want to do that. Like meet a shaman or meet a guide that'll do that for. Like you pay him obviously, but like he maps it out for you. Right, because how do you plan that? Like,
yeah,
that's their.
I don't know.
That's their living.
I think I need indoor plumbing. Like, yes, it would be a cool experience, but like for a day, like take me there.
No, I agree.
At the end of the day, I go back to my hotel.
I agree with you. I wouldn't do a full fucking 5 days of it. No, a day, maybe 2. But I'm with you, man. I would fucking take I would take a shit ton of Pepto so I don't have to shit, because you know my fucking bowels are bad as it is. I'm with you. I would do a day.
Wiping your ass with some poisonous fucking.
Bro.
Got a big old diaper rash.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's literally like, okay, one of my biggest worries with traveling to a lot of these foreign countries is 1, the food, and 2, the bathroom situation. Like, even I was talking to another one of my coworkers, and she went to Mexico, and she's like, yeah, I was on the bus for like 2 hours, and she must have had the water or something off the tap. But like, of course, like, she got the bubble guts, and now she's in a bus for 2 hours, and she's like, we don't stop. Like, what do I do? She was fucking suffering for 2 hours. I don't have the self-control. Dude, I'll give you 10 minutes tops to find somewhere or stop. Or I'm stinking up this whole fucking bus.
Just stick your ass out the window. On the side of the bus.
It's going to be raining, bro. It's going to be raining. Yeah, man. So, like, that's one of my fears is like the food, and it's like, say you meet a local or something like that, right? And then how do you not be rude if you don't want to fucking eat something that's like, you know, you're just. I'm very picky.
Like if they fed you like bugs and shit.
Some shit, you know, something.
You are. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, how would you do that with all the snacks you tried? You're like, oh.
Exactly, bro. How do I get out of that mindset? You don't like, or maybe you do. I don't know.
That's a rough one. Maybe don't go with too much, you know, somewhere that has too much cultural shock.
Start small, right? Start small.
I'll be honest, like when I went to Hawaii, like I didn't like the food.
Bro, I'm gonna be in New York and I'm gonna take a bite of a deep dish and be like, ugh. No, they don't do deep dish there though, huh?
You gotta get a chopped cheese, bro. That's what now New York style pizzas.
It's thin. I love that. I love that. Cheers.
Cheers. I'll try it straight this time.
Cheers.
No, it ain't it for you.
Nah, that one made me cry, bro. Ooh. That one brought something back up. I don't know what it did.
Travel, man. We should travel.
Should travel.
We should travel.
Let's run it.
I need to get my passport.
I need to get mine too. Real ID, you don't need it till 2025 now, I think.
Right.
Yeah, they keep pushing it. But yeah, I need to get my passport too.
Can you travel to like Mexico with your real ID?
Passport? No, you need a passport. Yeah, when you leave the country, you need a passport. So real ID is for the US. Yeah,
okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but when you leave the country, you need a passport. I mean, you can probably get out, but how are you coming back in?
I've always wanted to go to Canada, but apparently I can't.
Why?
Shit. Legal issues.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently.
Does it rhyme with fooey?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
They think you're gonna be under the influence out there and kill someone?
I don't know. They consider it a felony?
Yeah, you're a menace to society now.
That's wild to me. For being the nicest fucking people in the world, supposedly, that's very fucking judgmental of them. I still want to go, though. I still want to go to Canada.
I'll just sneak in.
Yeah, man.
I'll get a coyote to get me into
What would
Canadian coyote.
to Canada? Yeah. No, dude, you yeah, whatever. What should be the first Clear Frames trip?
Canada.
Running from the Canadian Mounties.
Would you guys want to drive to Canada, or would you just fly out there?
Fly.
Yeah. Something about sitting in a car for like a bunch of hours.
I'm with you. And that's why I'm worried about the plane too.
Stops.
Like a fucking $10 in the air, man, for however many hours. I think New York's like 6 hours. That shit scares me, dude.
It's 2 movies, bro.
Yeah.
That's if they give you movies. But I feel like nowadays they all have that.
You can just bring your own fucking shit too at this point.
Oh yeah, you can download it straight there.
Yeah,
Nah, they all have it now.
Yeah, so
I mean, I just took a flight on, I think it was American Airlines, and they have the monitors on the seats now.
Yeah.
And you could Bluetooth or whatever.
Oh, you can just Bluetooth,
you can
on your
Bluetooth
phone?
too?
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, what's up with airplane mode? Like, I never understood that. Like,
It just turns off your data.
you can't have your phone running like on a plane, or there's no towers or anything, right? So
there's nobody like telling you like, hey, is your shit like nobody's gonna tell you nothing.
But like
supposedly it messes with like the plane's instruments.
Oh, okay.
And like imagine like the plane goes down and it's like somebody had their phone on and you're the asshole.
Do you guys actually like put airplane mode on?
Well, the last time I was on a plane, I was I was like 26. Yeah, I did.
Hawaii.
Yeah. I remember when I landed. I found out Trump was president.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they did the whole count while I was up in the air.
Oh.
And then the pilot actually announced to us that
the new president.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just took a flight, but I always put it on airplane mode. And then it's cool now because they tell you when you can take it off, and some of the flights even have or most of the flights have Wi-Fi available that you can link into if you want to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Or if you have T-Mobile, sometimes it's free.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, you just came from Hawaii, huh?
That was like a year ago, but I just went to Texas a few weeks ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool.
Work, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only went for like 2 days or something like that, so I didn't really do much out there.
What part of Texas?
Lubbock.
Yeah, that sounds boring.
Yeah, for real.
I heard Dallas is where it's at.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think this is our break.
All right.
So what about airplane food? I did eat on my flight.
You did? How?
I think
It has to be a certain amount of time, right? To get food on a flight.
I don't know.
Like a short flight, they won't even open the.
Yeah, short flights, they only give you like little snacks like pretzels.
Oh, I think it was only
peanuts.
snacks. Yeah. Because it was only a 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Guatemala, I stopped in Texas and then I kept flying to I stopped in Texas, and from there went to Guatemala.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was telling Steph, like, I don't know, like, I either have to get, like, a good buzz or sleeping pills or something.
For a 5-hour flight?
Yeah.
I mean, you could get up and walk to the bathroom.
No, but it's just, I feel like my anxiety is just going to just kick my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a night flight and just go to sleep.
I can't.
Get a day flight.
I mean,
just stay up.
Maybe I can. I don't know because when I flew to Mexico, I didn't sleep.
All right, so this is my thing. I tried to sleep on on the flight to Hawaii. That shit was horrible. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. So if you are gonna try and sleep, I would say upgrade yourself to first class because they're bigger and they recline further back.
I can't. I feel like I gotta. That money, like I feel like I'd rather use that money or spend it in New York than
on the plane.
Yeah.
Fucking suffer then.
You deserve what you.
No, I would probably just catch a good buzz or like take a Xanax bar or some shit.
I mean, I was old enough when we went to Hawaii, but I mean, I don't know.
Imagine like a Xanny bar, like when we when we took Xanny and then we got drunk. Imagine that. I remember walking sideways. That shit was weird. like the whole earth was just turned sideways. And we were walking, dude. It was so fucking strange. I've never felt like that before in my life up until then, and I haven't felt like that after ever again. Yeah. Man,
I've never done it. I don't have anxiety, but like I would like if I were gonna take a long flight, I would like stop at the airplane bar. I'd get fucked up.
The airplane has a bar too, or you're talking like at the airport? The airport. Okay.
Airport bar, yeah. I mean, you can order.
They have drinks in airplanes, right?
Yeah.
First class. Some of the flights don't give you drinks on coach.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
I wonder what the difference, like first class difference, would be on a long flight, like in Japan. I'm bougie like that.
Some of them have beds.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's the Dubai flights, bro.
The Dubai flights have showers, bro.
Yeah, those things are crazy. But that's also a very long flight. That's almost a full 24, right?
I think so, because you have to fly
I think it's like 18 hours or something like
that.
Yeah.
So you have to fly past China and all that,
yeah.
Indonesia and all that shit.
That's wild. Damn.
Really crazy though. But they have like the little like beds and everything. You can like lay down.
Well, dude, when I went to Washington, my dad drove the whole way. I don't know how he did it. But
I've been to Montana.
Dude, that was 21 hours.
Yeah, we drove, but we stopped a lot. Like we didn't do it straight. We stopped in like Utah. We stopped somewhere else.
Our only stops were truck stops, and it literally was just bathroom break and gas break, like at the same time, and that was it. And food, obviously, but like, bro, he did it in 21 hours. Fuck, man. I think about that now, dude. When I went to Chico, it was 8 hours, and we were like trading off every 2-3 hours. Like, that was fucking hell. I can't imagine driving 21 hours by myself, fucking straight. Hell no.
Should have volunteered.
I was 16. He wouldn't let me. I knew how to drive by then, but I knew how to drive. You know what I mean? Like pull cars in and out of the parking spot. Damn, I think about that. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm flying anywhere I go. Even in Vegas, I fucking hate that drive, bro.
I don't hate it, but there's something about it, like being a 30-minute flight. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to do that.
Uh-huh.
They were supposed to open up a train that was only going to make like an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think they canceled it. Like, it was supposed to be like some like bullet train shit from here straight to fucking Vegas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in an hour. I'm like, that's great, dude. You know,
that's fucking dope. Yeah. Hell yeah. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh, shit. What up? Cheers.
Okay. That one I did what you told me to do. I tried doing like 3 sips. The first sip went down really, really smooth. Second sip not so much. And I didn't even get to the third.
Damn. Ooh. Can't do it. You're just not a tequila guy, I don't think.
I am, but just regular silver.
Oh, okay. Not añejo?
Not añejo. It's not bad, but it has that little...
You got to get with Porky for the proper technique.
I prefer it with this one. I don't know why. Like other tequilas...
It could be that this is actually just a double, and I'm horrible at singles, much less a double. I think it's too much liquid.
I was gonna say, I feel like the silver burns my throat, And I feel like this one.
This doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't burn. And it probably you feel it more like on the roof of your mouth or something, like that burny taste.
I kind of feel like on the sides.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't feel like.
I feel it more like on the roof.
But also, this isn't a silver.
No, it's añejo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what fucking sucks, and I thought I liked?
Pedro Pascal. Nah,
No. What's the other one? Agave? Is that right?
No.
Mezcal? I don't like
Mezcal.
mezcal.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We were talking about it earlier.
Leather,
when we were
bro.
Waiting for you. Yeah,
Leather.
I don't like it at all. I was telling him I don't like smokiness in my alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't either, but the
Buchanans?
The what?
Buchanans?
Yeah, the Buchanans. That one was good for some
I
reason.
don't like that one.
That one was pretty good.
I don't know about that, Chief.
I liked it.
You know what else I like?
What?
Just kidding. I don't know.
That was almost a good segue.
It would have
Say
been.
it,
Pedro
you
Pascal?
coward.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
I tried to segue it earlier.
I know. I didn't let you.
I know. I could have done it, but
You should have.
I just didn't. I didn't keep it going.
Do you like him as Mr. Fantastic?
I don't hate it. But I do feel like that automatically makes it, because I think they were trying to make Mrs. Fantastic somebody like way younger than him. Not that he's old. He's like in his 40s.
He's not old, but he has a rugged look.
He does. I definitely think he has the chops to do it. The look to me isn't necessarily there. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing too is like I don't know. I can't picture him like doing all like the fighting. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a little rough for me to see, but I'm not against it.
I love that guy.
Yeah, great actor.
Yeah, I love that guy. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, it could be really good. But they were talking for like the longest about having John Krasinski's wife play Mrs. Fantastic or Susan Storm or Mrs. Invisible. Excuse me.
And John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic.
That's originally what they wanted. Yeah. But now I really want his wife to still play her.
She's really good.
She's
a good
great
actress.
Yeah, I saw a preview when last time I went to the movies of some movie she's going to be in with Ryan Gosling, and she's blonde again. And I'm like, yeah, I can see it.
Pull the look off.
Yeah, I was like, I could 100% see it.
I loved her and him in what's that? The one that they wrote where they have to be quiet.
Quiet Place. I haven't seen it
Quiet
yet.
Place. Yeah,
Is it good?
they're both good.
I've never seen it.
They're both really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me something to watch.
Did you watch the Sandra Bullock one where they can't see?
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't
Bird
watch that
Box.
either? Yeah, that one was
I
good
didn't watch that
too.
either.
It's essentially like the same concept.
That was back before like I know they're not like horror movies; they're more like thrillers, right?
They're thrillers, yeah.
I don't know, but like at that time, like I don't know, I wasn't really watching.
No, I'm not a horror guy either, but like those, there's nothing horror about those movies.
Yeah,
it's all
nah.
just a thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more apt to watch that stuff now, but I also haven't been watching movies lately, so I need to get back on it.
I watched A Quiet Place, the both of them. I watched them in theaters, dude. It was fucking dope. Like honestly, like really good movies. And then Bird Box, same.
That probably would have been really good watching theaters just in general because they're quiet, right?
Yeah.
And so like that, the theater set that atmosphere for it too.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
That makes a lot of
Really
sense.
good movies. I wish I would have watched Bird Box in theaters, but it was just a Netflix movie.
Yeah, that came out not during COVID, it was pre-COVID.
Right before COVID.
Yeah, right before.
Right
COVID.
before COVID, yeah. And then A Quiet Place, the first one right before COVID, the second one after COVID, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other crazy thing is, well, I've always wanted Michael Fassbender to play Doctor Doom.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who's Michael?
He's the one that played. I don't know if you watched like the last couple of X-Men movies. He's the guy who played Magneto.
Okay.
I really wanted him as Doctor Doom because I loved him as Magneto. Like he did a good job, and I'm like, he'd play a great Doctor Doom. And I guess now they're in talks to get is it Cillian Murphy?
That's the
Scarecrow from the Dark Knight movies.
I thought they announced somebody else too.
They wanted John Hamm wants to do it.
I'm okay with John Hamm.
I like Cillian Murphy a lot for it.
Bro, I really thought they Pablo,
Peaky Blinders.
Pablo, look up Charlie Countryman. I thought they announced that guy as well as Dr. Doom.
Shia LaBeouf.
No.
They haven't announced anybody. They're just like
Charlie Countryman cast.
They're in talks.
I don't know this guy's name. If I see his picture, then
You know what's her name? what's him? Giancarlo Esposito is playing Professor Xavier, right?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What? Cool. I love that guy.
He's a great actor.
I fucking love him.
Originally, somebody kept telling me that he was gonna be Mads Mikkelsen?
Yeah.
He's
no,
already-
yeah. They announced probably click him. Mads Mikkelsen.
I think he's already in a Marvel movie.
And then
isn't
put Doctor Doom after that. Yeah, because that's the last one I saw, and I see it.
he would be good.
I see it.
I can see it too.
I thought that's who we were
And
referring to.
if they're using Pedro Pascal, I feel like they're in a similar
Oh,
age
dude,
group.
yeah, that'd be great. Who did you say?
Cillian Murphy.
Look up Cillian Murphy. How do you
It
spell
starts
that
with
one?
C. Cillian. Yeah.
There he is. Oh, fucking Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
He'd be good too. He'd be
The
really good
one
too.
thing that I think wouldn't work is I don't think he's been in a single funny movie.
Who?
Him.
Oh, Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, he does like thrillers or like serious like dramatic pieces. He did
Let me see. Let me see his movies.
28 Days Later, the zombie movie.
I think I did watch that one. That
Yeah.
was an old one. Though,
It's a
right?
very very old. Yeah, they're actually not even zombies. It's like a rage virus.
Mm-hmm.
That was like pre zombie. But
I forget. Like
yeah, he plays.
I forget Scarecrow is him because he's that's a young him on Scarecrow, right?
He was in Inception. He was in Dunkirk. He does a lot of Christopher Nolan films. Oh, that should tell you right there. Like the more movies he does, and the humor that they put in the
Let me see his movies, not his roles.
movies and TV. Right there. Next, right there. Yeah.
Inception, I think, is one that I didn't watch all the way. He's in A Quiet Place too. Oh,
Apparently.
yeah, I don't know a lot of his movies.
And I feel like the humor that they insert in the Marvel movies, I don't know if he would be good in that type of role.
But see, okay, with him though, usually with the villains, like I don't think they really give him much of a humor role.
True.
I think it's usually like like
But
the quill types.
Okay, perfect. Did you ever watch Love and Thunder? Did you end up watching it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I still think Ragnarok is my favorite.
But like, just Ragnarok aside, just standalone, like it by itself, like what'd you think of it?
I believe you told me that it was too much comedy.
Yeah,
Did you say that?
Yeah.
I can agree with you there.
I feel like they didn't use Christian Bale's potential.
Yeah.
He got beat by a bunch of kids at the end. Like spoilers for a movie that came out like 2 years ago. I think
Yeah.
at this point, but
It's not longer. No, it wasn't my favorite. Marvel's been lacking, man.
Yeah,
They've been lacking.
They really have.
They're kind of losing it a little bit, and
little
they
bit.
really if they hire any of these actors we're talking about, I think they can.
Which are great, notable actors.
I
bro.
love that you said Pedro Pascal and the guy that I forgot his name already.
Mads Mikkelsen.
If they do, I'm glad you said that because I see it like that age right there. I think that would be perfect. That's the pick me up they need. And then they're saying they're gonna do Sony and Marvel together, or Sony and Disney, as far as Spider-Man goes. They need that too. They were saying that Tobey Maguire is supposed to be the one running like the Avengers.
I think that's still true. I think the two main people casted for those movies are Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire.
I'm okay with that. And then Deadpool 3 is actually gonna happen, right?
Yeah, it just got pushed back.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to come out like around this time of year.
Yeah, they just cut it because of the SAG-AFTRA stuff. But that's actually gonna happen now, and I'm excited for that. Big Deadpool fan. Like, I love it. Deadpool.
Oh, big Deadpool.
That should be my name, Deadpool.
There you go.
New nickname unlocked. What do you think about all the remakes they're doing with like Twilight and Harry Potter? I don't know if you heard of it, but
I don't know if you ever watched Mean Girls.
no.
You didn't?
I know what it is, and I can probably I understand some references, but I can't say that I've watched it.
It's actually a really good. I mean, I know it's a chick flick, but it's actually like a really good fucking movie.
Sure.
They're remaking that one too, and they remade it into a musical.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Twilight series. I just saw that earlier when we were eating.
They're saying so. Everything is like just in the talks right now.
There's a director, and the director knows who they want.
But they're saying they're unsure if they're gonna just go based off of the books again, or if they're going to just use the same universe, and just redo like all new storylines, just the same universe.
I don't think so. I think I think it's talks of a full remake. Could you see who they want as a cast?
No.
I don't recognize the guy. I don't know what the fuck he's in. He does kind of look like a young Robert Pattinson in a way. But for her, they want Jenna Ortega.
Really? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
But that's going to be weird.
Does there need to be a remake?
No.
It's too soon, right?
No, yeah. But see, Twilight isn't so much our generation, I don't think. I think it's the generation after us. Not to go down that whole like
Twilight's mine.
I don't think it was really.
I don't know if I care that much, but
because at that point, I think we were already like, like maybe late, like 18, maybe like at least. It was later where like
I was an adult, for sure.
Yeah.
My girlfriend was reading it at the time, and I went to go see. No, wait, was it?
I don't. Well, when I
oh no, that came out when we were in high school.
Really,
no, it came out in high school.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, then maybe it works. You think they're doing
probably 16 or 17.
You think they're doing all these remakes? Like, I don't know because I mean I cannot really relate, but you think that like teens nowadays care about this shit, or you think it's just millennials and like Gen whatever comes after us? You think we're the ones holding on to all the movies and TV shows, and the ones that like we're watching the remakes of shit that we saw when we were younger? Because it seems like they're catering to us versus catering to the younger demographic.
I don't know.
Like everything and you just brought up Jenna Ortega, like Wednesday. Like they're catering to us and not so much like something new for the younger. You know what I mean?
To be fair, Adam Family is like from way before.
Well, yeah.
I think my mom used to watch that.
Well, they made remakes
in black and white.
They made remakes, and then now they're making remakes
90s.
of the remakes.
To me, they're not catering to me. Because I don't like remakes.
Okay.
Like
I'm saying more of a generational thing. More of a generational thing.
I don't know, dude. It's weird because it's like at the same time, like a studio such as like A24 is making like dollar over fist, like doing original ideas.
Right.
Like they're the art house. They do like all these like crazy films and shit like that. And I feel like, but at the same time, I feel like the rest of Hollywood just wants to play it safe, and they're like, well, you know what? Like Twilight worked before. Let's just remake Twilight.
But A24 also like they give us actors and actresses like Jenna Ortega. She's an A24 actress.
What movie? Oh yeah, she's an ex.
And so they're giving us those people like fresh faces or whatever, and then they fucking blow up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
are they like the minor leagues? They're like the minor leagues of filmmaking, right?
Yes and no.
Because I mean, they got like Terrifier. They got like big movies.
I think Terrifier's A24.
I think it is.
No, David Leone. The first one was definitely like B film. He might have like produced it himself. No, he is producing himself. You know why?
Pablo, look up Terrifier. I was pretty sure it was A24.
Maybe it's Neon. But the first one for sure he did it himself because he's doing I read an interview where he was like, I'm glad like I don't have anybody telling me what to do. Like I'm just doing whatever I want to do.
But I feel like A24 gives you that creative freedom regardless. No, you don't.
Not completely. They do, but not completely. Because what ended up happening is directed by David Leone. Production company. Who is it?
Epic Picture Group. That sounds like another.
It might be, if it's not his own.
Look up Terrifier 2 now.
If it's not his own, then like he might have just made a name up.
Right. Like you. Yeah. Let's see.
Production company. Bloody.
Yeah, that sounds like a bunch of like
small things.
Homemade, like let's call it this. Let's call it that, right?
It's not A24.
Okay.
No, they do.
Who am I thinking of? I feel like there's an A24 movie that I really, really liked. What was the one where they're like it's an Airbnb and there's like some kind of fucking creature in the basement?
Barbarian.
Was that A24?
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. That's what I was thinking of then.
That has Bill Skarsgård, I believe, the guy who plays It, the clown.
It has Bill Skarsgård, and then the chick from she's in a really good like political TV show, like political series.
I don't know. I thought she was pretty.
What was look up Barbarian? I'm pretty sure she's from like a big ass, like really successful political
she might be
series.
from Game of Thrones, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know about I didn't watch Game of Thrones really. I saw a couple episodes. I was like, not for me. The Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones is funny though.
Yeah,
Can't believe they missed that.
just a couple things. There's like a truck in the background.
That's when they stopped giving a fuck, right? Like towards the end.
the 8th season, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The worst season, also by that means too.
But did they not have like the production, like the money anymore? Or just nobody really gave a fuck, or what the fuck happened?
I think they were just like, let's end it.
Yeah.
Then they rushed it, and it was very bad. Cast.
Oh, that's 20. What?
No, what's the cast? What's her name? Georgina Campbell.
Yeah,
Actually,
select
I don't
her.
know what she's from then. All right, there. She's in King Arthur.
Oh, I guess Bird Box Barcelona. What's that? Select that.
Maybe
July 14th. When? 2023.
Yeah.
No way. All right. There's another Bird Box.
Maybe it was for like Netflix in Barcelona. You know they do like regional shit
Oh,
sometimes.
okay,
you know?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, like I don't know, like to me, I'm like I don't know if it's necessary. Like I don't need another fucking remake.
Okay.
Mean Girls, I can understand because I guess it's for a new generation. That movie is pretty old, but to me, it's like a classic. There's some I don't know. There's just some stuff to me that doesn't need to be remade.
So if they make like a Twilight series that's based off of just like vampires but like I feel like vampires don't do well. I feel like Twilight was a standalone that did well.
Vampires do actually really well, bro.
What
The
else?
Underworld franchise went on for like ever. Blade.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, you got me. What was the fuck? What's that old movie with the vampires? It's really fucking successful and really good, and I actually liked it, and I cannot think of the
Old
name.
movie with the vampires.
Yeah, bro, you know this movie. Look up old vampire movies, Pablo.
I mean, I'm sure I do, but I can't. Like,
No,
I'm,
you know
I'm running
it.
a blank. Like, how old?
It's old.
Dracula.
No.
Interview with a Vampire. Lost Boys.
Yes, Lost
I
Boys.
love that movie. Yeah,
Lost
great
Boys.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
So where I'm going is like remakes. Like Wednesday, I think that's a perfect remake because they don't really follow the whole.
No, they did their own
story.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If Twilight does something like that, where it's the same
that could work.
universe,
Yeah.
Harry Potter, same thing. They actually have a series coming out next year.
Yeah, but every season is going to be a book. No.
Yeah, so I think they're doing true remakes,
Yeah.
and that I don't know about that.
My I'm not a big Harry Potter head. Like, I don't. That one doesn't. What Twilight doesn't even bother me really. But here's the one thing about Twilight. Before we switch over to Harry Potter, part of what makes Twilight so great is that it's so bad.
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Right?
Yeah.
So doesn't it need to be a better version of that?
No.
Right? Like, it's just going to be more cheesy, if anything, but whatever.
But see, it also depends. Like, for me and for you, yeah, it's cheesy. But for, like, Stephanie, she loves Twilight. And the only reason I've seen Twilight is because of her. Otherwise,
yeah,
I don't give a
same.
fuck.
Yeah.
But then I catch myself kind of enjoying it. And maybe it is bad, but then it's so good. But there's also parts that is, like, kind of good, man. Like,
I don't know.
especially the last one got me.
I'm a romantic, but even I find that shit cringy.
No. but the last movie with the fight scene, that shit got me. Like, that shit tripped me up.
See, that's what I was just talking about with Jackie, because like I only saw the last two during COVID. Like, so it had been years.
Oh, same. I've recently seen all of them.
No, but I saw the original one, the first two, long time ago.
Oh,
Or
not
the first
me.
three.
Not me.
The last two I just saw barely during COVID. And I'm just like, dude, like, I was like dying laughing because, like, I mean, different times and special effects weren't there.
Yeah.
But like Bella, like she would explain to me like, oh, but in the book they explain her like,
yeah.
looking like
And
shit.
that's the thing is we didn't read the books.
I didn't read the books,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
But like they did Bella so fucking dirty, bro. And like that third when she's pregnant,
Yeah.
they make her look like the fucking crypt keeper, bro.
Well, dude,
She
I joke
looks like
with Steph
shit.
all the time too. I'm like, fucking Robert Pattinson looks so concited. Like, bro, just go take a shit. You'll feel better.
The best thing is like when she the first one when she walks into the room
And he's so like,
no, he makes a face like like he's gonna throw
Yeah,
up,
like,
bro.
bro, calm down.
It's like, damn, like they really told this fool to be like act like this bitch stank.
but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do enjoy the movies.
I do too.
I do. Yeah.
But going back to what you're saying with Harry Potter, like my friend is a huge Harry Potter fan, and he was excited because like what he explained was that like that the movies left a lot of stuff out. Again, I read the first book. I read the first 3, but I was like in 3rd grade, bro.
I don't read. I just don't. And
Yeah.
and if I do read, I guarantee like Harry Potter is not on my list.
Yeah.
It just is. It's not me.
Yeah.
But the movies, like,
The movies are good.
dude. So I have this. I don't even want to call it hate, but I'll just say it just so it makes more sense. Like a love hate with Harry Potter. It's like I enjoy it while I'm watching it. I cannot retain, and maybe just I don't know if it's my attention span or if like just subconsciously I don't care as much as other people, but like I've watched the series maybe 2-3 times. I still don't understand 100% what's going on, but I enjoy watching it. Like I can be watching it,
I agree,
and I
with
can
you.
enjoy it. But like you can ask me, like, oh, like this person did this, or do you remember this? You remember that? Like,
What, you're talking about Harry Potter in general?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like Stephanie will tell me, you remember this, you remember that. She'll bring up references. Like we go to Universal, and she'll bring up references. I'm like, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
But I enjoy. If I'm watching it, I can enjoy
Yeah,
it.
to me they're good movies. I don't care like about like the details, and
Right,
shit, like,
right.
Like I'm not like, oh, like how you said, like the little Easter eggs and all that
Yeah.
shit. Like, yeah, I wouldn't retain any of that. In all honesty, like I don't even remember what the fuck happens after any of the ones past the 5th one. I don't remember anything.
I'm bad, but I did
But
just.
I don't think we care.
I did just recently buy a wand at Universal, the interactive wands. Dude, that shit is cool. That shit's cool.
How?
It's just a cool wand, bro. It's an expensive stick.
Yo,
What does it do when you're not at the park?
It fucking sits in the box.
have you seen those ones that throw flames?
Yeah.
Does it do that?
That would have
No, but sponsor us because I want one of those. But
been a better.
Yeah, it would have been.
investment.
Yeah, exactly.
no, I mean,
Yes.
we've had our Universal Pass for years, like 3-4 years at this point, and I always want to buy a wand, and she never does. Like, you know, and then we both finally found like, well, I've always wanted a Dumbledore wand because that shit is sick.
Do they have the because I've never been to Harry Potter Land. Do they have like the wand shop in there?
Yeah, they have Ollivanders.
Ollivanders.
Yeah, they have Ollivanders. That's where we bought them. Because they have stands outside too.
Mm-hmm.
And we were looking at the wands at the stands, but Ollivanders has like just random custom wands too. Like they have pretty much every main character, and then they have just custom random wands, special edition wands, shit like that.
It's like the equivalent of like Disneyland and lightsabers.
Yeah. Lightsabers are way more expensive than wands though. I'll
They're
tell
like
you that
$200
much.
or something like that.
A
Yeah.
wand is like $60-$70.
Oh yeah, I can justify that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that ain't bad, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Am I a big
That's
Star
like
Wars? Am I
2
a big
hours at work for you?
Yo, chill. Am I a big Star Wars guy? No. Do I want a fucking lightsaber? Fuck yeah. I think I just like spending money on stupid shit. We're being honest here. What is one thing?
I could respect that.
What is one thing that you would appreciate as a remake?
CM Punk.
TV show, movie, whatever.
That is very hard.
Cartoon, anything.
Appreciate as a remake. I guess right now, like the X-Men universe.
Okay.
because when's the last time we watched the X1, the first one?
Been a while.
You watched it though, right?
Uh-huh.
That movie does not hold up at all. That movie's hot fucking garbage,
Yeah.
bro. That shit is bad.
But like, you want them to actually remake the movie, not just continue.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I love Hugh Jackman, great actor. I loved him as Wolverine, especially Logan. Logan to me is like possibly one of the best comic book movies.
Yes, 100%.
Just by itself,
100%.
Like without, but I like Hugh Jackman in that role, old Logan with Daphne Keane. Without the rest of him, any of the other movies he did.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Rated R, like
Yeah,
fucking perfect blood and guts, everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie's even better in black and white. I used to own it.
That movie for me is like a standalone. It sits well with like Sin City, like that vibe.
Exactly.
Right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. But I do feel I am ready to have somebody else be Wolverine.
Yeah, well, who would you cast?
That's the hard part.
Okay, hear me out. Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he would have been a great one. He would have been.
He's a good old
great
Logan,
Wolverine.
right?
Yeah, he would have been a great Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do it. I mean, he's Mr. Fantastic now,
Yeah.
but they won't do it. That's a hard one. That's a very hard one. I don't think he played it perfect in Logan. That's how he should have been out throughout every Wolverine movie.
Uh-huh.
And in the first couple of like movies and stuff that he did, I feel like he was a little too heroic.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that he's not a hero, but he's very rough around the edges, and I think they made him too like stoic.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just how Hugh Jackman is, as a person.
Yeah.
But great actor, regardless. Yeah.
Wow.
What about you? What's something you would appreciate as a remake?
I hate that I asked you that because I don't have an answer.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Because like,
That's the only one I could come off at the top of my head. In all honesty, I feel like there's very bad movies out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't know if you watched it. It was on Netflix very early because it did so bad in movie theaters. It wasn't a great movie. Mm-hmm. But the guy who plays Kylo Ren, I can't remember his name right now, from Star Wars.
yeah, I don't know.
Adam Driver. Can you pull up Adam Driver? Pablo? I'm trying to think if there's anything else you would have seen him in. Because he is in other shit, but he's just most known for that.
Yeah.
He's actually a very good actor. This guy.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever seen him in anything? Or not?
Yeah, no, yeah. He was in Waiting, right?
No.
That's not him?
No.
Oh, that's Justin Long. He looks very familiar, though.
He's Kylo. He's a bad guy in
Yeah.
the newer Star Wars movies. He's a very good actor. And there was a movie that came out, I believe it was last year, where it was kind of like humans were like aliens, and we were the first ones that landed on the planet.
Uh-huh.
Like he ends up crash landing on Earth by accident during the time of the dinosaurs.
Okay, that sounds cool.
And it was a very cool fucking idea. It looked like a great science fiction movie. It looked like fucking like aliens. Like they let you know it was dinosaurs, but obviously he's not from the planet, so he's like, what the fuck? Like, what's this? Blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. So he ends up finding the planet, and obviously the whole thing is like, oh, like dinosaurs were here first, and then we crash landed and caused like the extinction of the dinosaurs type of shit.
Yeah.
And it was a great fucking idea. They did not pull it off.
What movie is this?
It's called 65.
Okay.
And there's a lot of movies like that in Hollywood. Like great fucking ideas, they just don't pull it off.
You're going to hate my response.
Yeah.
You're really going to hate it. And I don't know if you can really call this a remake. It's more like a crossover. I really wish they would have done the whole like Dwight, like from The Office. Mm. They would have done the whole Dwight series.
They did what, 2 episodes before they canceled it?
They did nothing.
Yo, they did.
They teased it. The last,
or is it like a YouTube video? There's like a full.
I haven't seen anything. It might be, but they teased
Pablo,
it.
cue the. We have the leaked footage.
They teased it. It might
exclusive.
It might have been the last episode or one of the last episodes of The Office.
I thought so too, but somebody told me that there's 2 episodes or something like that.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
False.
No,
it was called The Farm, right?
I think you're wrong.
I'll ask. Well, we don't have to do it on there, but I'll ask.
But they were supposed to do it based off of that with him, Angela, his brother, and his sister. Right? They were supposed to take over the farm, and like it was supposed to be its own show. Mm-hmm. And they never went. I don't think they did a pilot for it either.
Why would I hate your response about that?
I don't know. I felt like you would have.
No.
That was just an episode. There's no series on it.
If it's one of the last episodes, right? If not the last episode. Yeah.
It's the 17th episode on the 9th season.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wish they would have done it. I think it would have been fucking cool. Like,
Dwight was definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah, and I think at that point, I think he would have taken a more serious role based off of him versus like just. Is that Dwight?
It's Jackie. She's ready to go.
I think that's our cue.
Our cue.
That we're done. All right. You got anything else?
Nah.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right,
Peace.
bye.
Peace.